Hello and welcome to Innovate Leader Podcast. This is a platform where I share ideas and tips that could trigger and inspire your perspective as a leader. So today I want to talk about that aspect of leadership perspective. I want to share 4 perspectives that we all fall into as leaders, and some of us fall into one perspective more than others. And the first perspective is what I call a robust perspective, or a toxic perspective, where a leader understands that they are in leadership for that season, but then push it on the team, push it on their constituents, that they are the leader in that season. Everyone else needs to be able to follow them, everyone else needs to be able to obey them. If they cannot do that, then they ship out. So you're leaving no choice, you're forcing your authority to your team members. And some of them, especially in religious circles, you find some people using the biblical context that they are the leaders that God has chosen them in that season, and that everyone else needs to follow them or ship out. And in some other organizational context, you find that then we have leaders who are saying that if you want to come, if you want to be in my team, then you better respect and follow me, or else ship out. So this is the robust perspective of leadership, or the toxic perspective of leadership. The second perspective is a selfish perspective, or in some quarters sometimes I call it the Levite perspective. And this perspective is where a leader knows that they are leading in that season, and they are not forcing on the team members, but they are assuming, or they are employing on the team members, that everyone knows their role. So each one needs to play their role, and the leaders play their role. So leader will not force you to do anything, but definitely when it comes to performance evaluation at the end of the day, do you do your role? If not, then they grade you based on that. So then they also do their role as leaders. So they are more coming from a selfish perspective. Then we have a perspective that I call the purpose-driven leaders. The leaders who are aware of where they are aware of what they need to do, they are aware that they have constituents around them, but they are giving the constituents or the team members a choice, that if you want to grow in my department, in my team, then definitely you have to align with what I say, and I'll be able to help you to grow. And for sure they help people to grow, especially those who are aligned with their vision, those who are aligned with their focus. And those who do not align, then they are sidelined, and are not in a way that to condemn them, but definitely you find that you're not given some opportunities for growth, you're not given opportunities to showcase yourself. So the leader is clear in terms of their purpose, is clear in terms of how they need to be able to grow team members, but of course it depends on the team members to make a choice on whether to follow them or not. And then we have the purposeful leaders, or the purposeful perspective of leadership. And this is where all of us need to strive to be, because this is a leader who understands their purpose. This is a leader who also understands that they need to be able to nurture and empower others so that then they can be able to grow them. It's a leader who understands that they need to be able to reproduce. And the more they give, the more they learn, the more they also grow. The more they lift others, the more they also grow. And a leader who is focused on continuous learning. So purposeful perspective of leader basically is a leader who loves their team, is a leader who values their teams, and a leader who believes in their teams. So which of the perspectives do you fall into majorly? Sometimes you fall into any one of them, but I know that each one of us has a strong attraction to at least one or two. Which one are you? And are you striving to be the purposeful leader? Are you striving to grow to the purposeful perspective of leadership? Thank you very much. I hope I've added value to you to ponder through that. My name is Gilbert Angana. I'm a leadership and organizational behavior coach and consultant, and the CEO of Ascent Leadership Group. Thank you.